So you're aware that supposedly Jesus lived to 33 to live a perfect life cycle in the Quran, the Bible, even the Gnostics. I think everyone agrees that he was 33 years old, yeah?
I mean, roughly 33.
I hate to ask, but what's perfect about the number 33?
Well, he is.
You did it, Peterson. Why would you do it?
If I may, well, I'm just about to get there, Erica, don't worry. So yeah, Freemasons love 33 degrees. But my main point was, if we say that Jesus is known to be 33 years old, maybe it's not a coincidence that the sun and the moon realign with each other every 33 years. The Son of God was 33 years to do a perfect life cycle. Well, the other Son of God also takes 33 years to do a perfect cycle with the moon. And in Pi, like I was saying, the first number 0 appears in the 33rd position of the number sequence. And you've got 33 vertebrae in your spine, which is supposed to be the Jacob's stairway to heaven. So it's just interesting how God leaves numbers in certain places for people to.
But we could do that with any number. There's no number that we can't look at and just say, look, it shows up in all these situations. Like you're just saying, here's a number and it shows up a lot. Cool. All the numbers do. This is like saying, oh, I bought a Volkswagen. Now that I've got a VW, all I do is notice other VWs on the road. It's a miracle that we have all these VWs. No, like well, you're just practicing a form of pareidolia where now you're just saying, here's a number I like. Where else can I find it? That's a meaningless and futile endeavor. Well, all you're doing at this point is just like convincing yourself of deeper and deeper levels of nonsense.
And also, I said earlier,
I appreciate your opinion. Did you know about the sun and the moon taking 33 years, or is that new to you?
They don't. They take about 32.8 years.
Bruh.
But this is what I was talking about earlier. I asked you, do you know that intelligent design isn't science and that it's not a working theory and that all it is retrofitting things? And I don't even remember what you said to that, but for crying out loud, what you just said is the perfect tell of that. The creator of the entire universe coded in the number of vertebrae we have something about how long Jesus lived for. That's not a prediction. That's just a Texas sharpshooter fallacy, and a really wild and silly one at that. And it's another subjective one because you'd have to include the sacrum and the coccyx to get to 33. Your spine is your cervical, thoracic, and lumbar vertebra, and we have 24 of those. You're picking things out and saying, oh, geez, these disconnected things are connected with no evidence that they're connected in any way. There's no explanatory mechanism here whatsoever. It's just, well, what if that thing that if you kind of close your eyes and don't look is similar to that thing over there? What if they're connected? You're just making stuff up.
I don't know if you know this, but like number 69 shows up in nature all over the place.
And it's in the Kama Sutra. Therefore, it was divinely inspired.
Yeah, of course.
It's divinely inspired. Well, listen, Howard, I think we've had quite a bit of conversation, and I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit. But the problem is we're running out of time, and I want to get to the next guest. So please call in. You know, the show will be live again, obviously, next week. We'd love to hear from you again in the future. If we had more time, I'd love to keep you on because I think you're a delightful person to talk to. I think you're kind. It's just that we've unfortunately right now we've got to move on to the next guest. But I appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.